What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and this is your UFC Fight Night Rodriguez versus Lemos full card predictions. UFC Vegas 64. I think this is in the Apex. Um, I would normally do a pre-recorded video, but I'm kind of like short on time, and also I don't have a lot of motivation to go edit this, even though I don't edit a lot, but I do kind of edit all my full card predictions. I have those little images, just saying. But besides that, yeah, this card fucking. I mean, the main event is just so like depressing as a UFC fan. After you like it, and just last week's fucking main event was just like whatever. This just seemed like a cursed fight week, but hey, it is what it is. I'm getting this done out of the way. I am not doing no breakdowns for fucking Marina Rodriguez versus Lemos. I'm just gonna get this full card shit out of the way, and I'm just doing this super live, so I don't have to put any work. But let me pull up the card right now. Lemos, right? So let's talk about the first fight of the night. Ramon Pascula versus Tamir Vidal or whatever. Uh, Pascula is out of shape. She sucks. He's not good at fighting, and Vidal is Brazilian. So yeah, I'm rocking with this stud right here. Yeah, you see that's how much I would keep it like that, y'all. But yeah, what's up? What's up with my dog Fuego? What's up? What's up? Um, but yeah, Jake Hadley versus Carlos Condero. So this is a good fight for Jake Hadley. Hadley's had a bit of a rocky road in the UFC. He didn't really perform like they wanted him to against Alan Nascimento, but he's a good grappler. Carlos Condero has shown us that he's not a good grappler, right? Against Tatsuya Rotari. So we know what's gonna happen here. I think Jake Hadley probably does win this by maybe second round or first round submission. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, that's one down. That's two fights down. Johnny Munoz Jr. versus Ludovic Shaolin. I like Johnny Munoz Jr. a lot, man. He's actually commented on one of my IG posts. So he's a good dude. He's a nice dude. And he's a good fighter. He's coming off a loss to Tony Gravely. Got caught with a beautiful shot from Gravely and went down. Ludovic Shaolin has shown us he's not good against grapplers. He's lost to Jack Shore, Ricky Simone's son. We all know that. Cheers to my boy Ricky Simone. Just want to say that. Thank you for teaching that UK boy some respect. But besides that, yeah, I'm rocking with Johnny Munoz Jr. here by decision. I think he's just going to be the better grappler out of the two, and I think he's going to put that pressure on him. So yeah, next fight, Jinyu Frey versus Polyana Viana. Yeah, what else is there to say, man? Jinyu Frey is a striker. Polyana Viana is a grappler. Apparently Viana had some interactions with Colby Covington. It didn't end too well for her though. She lost her last fight to Tabitha Ricci because she stayed on their back. It's a hard fight, actually. Jinyu Frey's coming off that loss of Vanessa Demopoulos via split decision. Jinyu Frey's 37. Polyana Viana is 30. So I don't think Jinyu's going to take her down. So that's good. And I think Polyana Viana, if she goes for takedowns, could get them. So I'm going to rock with Polyana Viana because of the Colby Covington connection. So hopefully she can do this. You going live after this? Am I going live after this? I probably not. I don't know. I'm not really doing much. I'm pretty fucking bored, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm just getting these videos done. I'm probably gonna get, to be honest, I'm trying to get what's it called, UFC 281 out of the way. I'm just trying to get all those videos out of the way and sadly, y'all, before I say anything, they hit me with a fucking copyright strike. All right, fuck YouTube for that. All right, for fucking Bilal Muhammad and Sean Brady fucking reaction. Fuck both of them for that. I blame Bilal. All right, so it's fuck Bilal too. But yeah, I might go live. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm rocking with Polyana Viana over Jinyu Frey. Mario Batista versus Benito Lopez. I'll keep this short. Mario Batista is the truth, man. The kid's a really good fighter. He got caught against Trevin Jones, but since then he's been looking phenomenal. Submitted Brian Keller with ease. Mario Batista is really, really good, striking and even grappling wise. I think he wins this fight. I'm rocking with Mario Batista by decision over Benito Lopez. I'm just gonna keep that pretty short. Miranda Maverick versus Shayna Young. Interesting fight here. I'm rocking with Maverick. I think Maverick is the truth. Uh, what's it called? Bilal making his haters cry, sadly. Fuck him, man. He got me in trouble, bro. God, fuck it. Two copyrights, so bullshit. But whatever. Um, but yeah, Miranda Maverick, I think she's way better than Shayna Young. She's the better grappler out of the two. Um, and yeah, I think she's the better striker out of the two too. So it's like Shayna Young obviously has a good win over Gina Mazzani, and she finished her, so respect to her. But I think Miranda is not Mazzani, and she's not going to quit like that. So I got to go with Maverick by decision here. Next fight, uh, Derek Minner versus Shaolin Nurbek. Interesting fight here. Derek Minner is coming off that loss to Ryan Hall. He's a disappointment. Shaolin had a really interesting fight with TJ Brown, which was kind of tough for him. So it's a hard fight for me to pick. But Shaolin, I think, is the better grappler out of the two. Derek Minner is more of the, kind of grinder out of the two. He's not necessarily athletically imposing, but he grinds. He has good cardio, but he does quit a little bit. He did quit against Darren Elkins. I'm gonna rock with Shaolin based on his physicality, his size, and he's gonna really put it on Minner anytime he gets on top. So I'm rocking with Shaolin Nurbek, the Wolverine. But yeah, next fight. Oh, this is actually a good one. Mark Madsen versus Grant Dawson. I love this fight right here. Both guys are, I would say, lightweight prospects, but I would say Grant Dawson is more the prospect than Mark Madsen, but Mark Madsen's 38 years old. So that's the thing. He's on a good streak. He beat Vince Pichel, Clay Guida, Austin Hubbard, some decent guys, and Danilo Borello or whatever the guy that's whatever his fucking name is. But Mark Madsen, good freestyle wrestler, but his only issue is his cardio, and that's really what it comes down to. And I feel like his top control is pretty bad. He can get it to the ground. He has good takedowns, but he can't really control guys. Grant Dawson, I feel like, has amazing wrestling, really good control time. Striking does need some work, but we're talking about who's a more complete grappler. I'm actually going to rock with Grant Dawson here. This is going to be a good fight, and I don't know. Maybe Grant Dawson going to Fuego's favorite gym, ATT, has helped him become a better fighter. But yeah, I'm rocking with Grant Dawson over Mark Madsen here. I think the youth is going to be a big factor here. I just think when you're the younger guy like that, especially at 155, like at that weight class, it's a young man's sport. That's what I have to say. It really is a young man's sport. But respect to Mark Madsen for being that old and still competing. So yeah. And next fight. You already know Fuego's favorite people, Tagir and Blekov versus Nate Maness, the return of Tagir, the Tiger. Sorry for the ad, y'all. I should get fucking ad blocker. But hey, Tagir's coming off that loss to Tim Elliott, which was fucking hilarious, seeing all them little Dagestanis cry about that one. But hey, besides that, Tagir's pretty good. He's a good fighter. Nate Maness, he's also a good fighter, good knockout power, but he does kind of strike kind of weird. And he showed us again in his Umar fight, doesn't have anything coming off his back. I think Tagir, this is his fight to really lose. If he loses this fight, it's a bad look. Nate Maness is tailor-made for him to win. And yeah, Tagir and Blekov, I think, should win this by decision. He's the better fighter out of the two, so I'm rocking with Tagir and Blekov. Is is One Eye Bandit Till gonna be like Bisping and fluke a championship? Hold up, y'all. I back. The Wi-Fi was kind of tripping, but yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, Nemcom is at ATT. That's actually interesting. I didn't know that. Did not know that. But yeah, man, the people's main event: Josh Parisian versus Chase Sherman. Oh my God, iconic heavyweight fight right here. Should be the main event, the people's main event, though, so it doesn't matter. Josh Parisian having probably one of the most nastiest fights I've ever fucking seen a day in my life against fucking Alan Badeau. Is going up against Chase Sherman, who had a decent fight against Jared Van Dier, got the knockout. Both guys should not be in the UFC, in my humble opinion. Both guys should be cut. But hey, we're not in my world, we're in Dana's world. Yeah, Josh Prision's not good. He's not good. Chase Sherman's not good either, but Chase Sherman's a little better in the striking. And yeah, Prison is just not a good fighter. I don't know how he's made it to the UFC, but yeah. Um, oh yeah, to answer this question, is the one eye bandit Till gonna be like Bisping and Flukic against who though? Would it be? I don't know. Who would be the champion? I don't think Izzy's gonna be champion for too long, man. I pray in 2 weeks, inshallah, in 2 weeks, inshallah, and new baby. But yeah, I wonder who he'd fluke it against. I don't know. Well, it had to be somebody he lost to, right? That's the Bisping story because Bisping lost to Rockhold. So does he run it back with Robert Whitaker? Does Robert Whitaker get the belt and he fluke it like that? That would be hilarious. But yeah, I'm rocking with Chase Sherman though to cut things short. Chase Sherman is better than Josh Parisian by everything, you know. So yeah, it is what it is. And in the co-main event, actually a good fight here. Neil Magny versus Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel Rodriguez is on a 4-fight win streak. He has a supposed win over Li Lang. What? How do I even get out of this one? All right, y'all. This is insane. He has a win over Kevin Lee, sadly, Preston Parson, and Mike Perry. Magny has an insane resume. He's fought a lot of good guys. Like, if you look at it, he might have lost to some of them, but he has some wins, man. He fought Shavkat Rakhmonov, Max Griffin, Jeff Neal. He beat Jeff Neal, by the way. Lost to the GOAT, Michael Chiesa, beat Robbie Lawler, beat Anthony Rocco Martin, Ji Li Lang, and he beat Ji Li Lang decisively. Has that loss to Santiago Ponzinibbio. Fucking beat Carlos Condit, lost to Rafael Dos Anjos, beat Johnny Hendricks, lost to Lorenz Larkin, underrated fighter here. Beat Hector Lombard in one of the greatest comebacks of all time, and has that win over Kelvin Gastelum. He has some good wins, man. The guy is legit. He's a legit dude. Tim Means too. So yeah. But yeah, it's a good fight. I think, in my humble opinion, Dan Rodriguez is gonna lose this fight. I think he's gotten away with winning certain fights, and he's had some really good matchups. But this is the fight where I think he loses. I think Neil Magny's length, his pressure. Look at the reach disadvantage, 80-74. So you look at this, y'all. I just think Magny's pressure, his pace, and even his grappling might play a factor in this fight. So I think he's just overall the better fighter. And like Fuego said it best, that wannabe Cholo gonna get top respect. Man, what's up, gamblers? Hope everyone's good. Yes, I respect that, Thomas. And yeah, so I'm rocking with Neil Magny by decision over Daniel Rodriguez, D-Rod. And in the main event, Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Lemos, the fight that everyone asks for, the main event everyone asks for, the most anticipated fight of the year. These girls are going to bring it down and cause me a good night's sleep. That's all I'm going to say about this. But yeah, let me turn off the camera, the Wi-Fi tripping. But yeah, like I'm saying, I think Marina Rodriguez is playing games with her title shot. I think she's really messing up here by doing this. Just my humble opinion. I don't think she should take this fight. She's on a 4-fight win streak. Zhang Yang via split decision. Mackenzie Dern, Michelle Watterson, and fucking Amanda Ribas. Her last loss was to Carla Esparza, which was a split decision and a close fight. I think she should have waited, but hey, she's staying active, so good on her. Lemos is a dangerous fighter. Destroyed Michelle Watterson. I mean, she does have that loss to Jessica Andrade. Maybe that's the fight they should have made, Rodriguez versus Andrade. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, that fight with Angela Hill was close, but she smoked Angela in that first round real bad with a knockdown. Destroyed Ruiz, that fucking what's that girl? That hip toss spammer. That's what we were calling her. And she killed Livana Souza. So this girl has legit knockout power, you know, fucking Lemos. So it's a hard fight. I think it's gonna be good, stylistically, in my humble opinion, but it's not something I want to see for 5 rounds. But yeah, I gotta rock with Rodriguez. She has more 5-round experience. She's the better striker technically. She's not as powerful as Lemos, but I do think Rodriguez is the better striker out of the two. Let me read these. Ali robbed Marina of a title shot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's making that decision, but that was not smart. What do you think of betting plus 5 round on the Magny Rodriguez fight? That's not a bad idea. I wouldn't. I would. I'd do it. I'd do it. I totally do it. I'm not against that. But yeah, Matt. What was I said? Oh, Marina. I forgot her name. Marina should win this fight. She should win this fight. And yeah, but I'm not mad at anyone that's picking Lemos. I think Lemos, she might be the dog pick of the whole week. When you look at this whole card, she has a real good chance of knocking this girl out. And when you see fights like this, right? When you see these girls or guys that earn their title shots and they take one extra fight they don't need to take, right? They get smoked, right? Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje. He already had his title shot. Why did he fight? Get smoked? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't remember this. Fucking Gustafsson versus Rumble Johnson. People forget Gustafsson was coming off a win over Jan Blachowicz. He didn't need to take the Rumble fight. He took it because it was in his hometown. But think about it. He had that close fight with John Jones. He was coming off a win. I think he had earned his title shot at that point, right? And people thought he won. He beat John too. Fights Rumble, gets smoked. He didn't need to take that fight. So fights like these are just dangerous fights. When you have a girl that's really, really good like Marina Rodriguez and she takes another unnecessary fight, it does leave room for doubt. And I think Lemos could get the KO here, but I'm rocking with Rodriguez though. But I would not be surprised. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if Lemos went out there and smoked this girl. But yeah. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it for the whole card. Yeah, man, I am sorry, y'all, for doing the video like this, super last minute and kind of late, but I don't have any motivation for this card. I really don't. This card is garbage. All right, y'all. I'm being 100% honest. The UFC have fucking killed fight night main events. All right. We had a good fight night main event last week. I'm not going to say we didn't, even though Arnold Allen won and it broke my heart. But still, what are we doing with these female main events? They've given us too many. Usually it's 2. This is 3, right? Is that 3 actually? How many female? We've probably had 5. You know what? Nah, I'm tripping. That's 4 because what's her name? Nunez and Pena. And they're killing us with this shit. So I just wanted to, my last point before I leave, stop. We had no female fights on Saturday. And that card was filled with finishes. Okay? You wonder why. You wonder what was not in that card that made that card good. Stop. Let's stop it. God, it's like it's getting hard. It's getting hard. I can't do this, y'all. Oh man. There's at least, yeah, that is true. And that's the thing. That's why I make these videos, is because there's at least money to make, bro. You just need to find the fight that will go to decision. Yeah, exactly. And all those female fights will go to the decision because that's all they do is go to decision. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know some people are popping up, and sorry for not letting anyone know I'm doing this, but hey, it is what it is. If you guys prefer the live version of my full card predictions, tell me. If you guys want to do it like pre-recorded, tell me that. If you guys prefer it like that, but I have no issue doing it live all the time. I really don't. Doing it live is way easy. Like going live is easy. It's really easy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out of here. Sorry for no recap on Saturday. I was at work, but 281, there will be a live stream, and there will be a recap for sure. And new Alex Pierre will get the middleweight strap. Dustin Poirier will smoke Michael Chandler. And yeah, that's about it. And oh yeah, Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier breakdown will be coming out on Friday. I'm releasing that pretty early. So yeah, and it does come with a film study. So we are ready, baby. We are ready. So love y'all and goodbye. Your boy eBay's out of here. And yeah, see y'all. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. Follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter if you haven't. But yeah, all of those links will be down below in the description box. All right, now it's goodbye.